Good evening. North Battleford RCMP are looking for two men involved in an armed robbery at the Queen's Hotel last night. Police say two masked men walked into the bar, one with a baseball bat, and demanded money from employees. Now, they both left with an undisclosed amount of cash. RCMP, along with a police dog, searched the area but were unable to find the suspects. Now, they're described as Caucasian males with slim build, about 5'11" and in their late teens to early 20s. Now, if you have any information on this crime, you're asked to call the Battleford's detachment at 306-446-1720 or Crime Stoppers. eHealth Saskatchewan is apologizing after a number of diagnostic imaging results were mistakenly faxed to the wrong number. Prairie North Health says the region sent out 22 letters to patients whose results were misdirected between August 6th and September 16th. Now, after their investigation, Prairie North Health confirms no patients were greatly affected as a result of the mistake. Well, it's election day here in Alberta, and residents in the province have hit their polling stations as of 9 a.m. this morning. Now, as Albertans vote in their respective communities, polls will close tonight at 8 p.m. Now, you can tune in tonight to Newcap News at 11:30 as we bring you the election results in the area, including those in Bonnyville, Coal Lake, and St. Paul. Well, according to a recent report from the Canadian Federation of Independent Business, Alberta continues to lead the country when it comes to supporting entrepreneurial opportunities. Now, the report studied 107 cities across Canada and found 5 of the top 10 business-friendly municipalities belong to Alberta, with the border city coming in at number 2 nationally. But of course, with that recognition, the real work begins. Bart Petiasic reports.
Both our province of Alberta and Saskatchewan have seen tremendous growth.
Lloydminster Chamber of Commerce President Michael Holden spoke to a room full of community and business leaders at the monthly Rotary Lunch this afternoon. As the branch manager of the Lloydminster ATB, he's seen the growth of local business firsthand. He wasn't surprised when he heard the results of the report.
There's a lot of good ideas come out of Lloydminster. There's a lot of technology that's come out historically. So, I mean, I think we've been at the top of this list for many, many years. But it's great to see that we're at top again.
And Holden says the future of local business is promising, but the city will have to find a way to deal with the current staffing shortage many owners are seeing.
And that means bringing them to the community, and that means finding housing for them, right, and finding schooling for them, and in some cases daycare and stuff like that. So those are some of the challenges right now. And
an issue Mayor Rob Saunders takes seriously.
Not everywhere in the provinces in Western Canada or in the country do they have an excess surplus of jobs. We create a lot of jobs here. We need people to fill those jobs, but we also need housing to help accommodate them.
According to Saunders, the city is projected to grow to 60,000 people over the next 30 years. And it's not just housing they're worried about. Council is watching other services, including roads and sewer systems, as the city continues to grow.
Without those core infrastructure services that we provide, a lot of these things couldn't be possible.
And the news comes at the same time as the Chamber of Commerce celebrates Business Week in the border city.
it's supposed to be a week where business owners can, take some time and reflect and maybe, get back to their planning. Are they on goal and stuff like that? And then there's some help, potentially some seminars and help around that too.
Bart Petiasic, Newcap News.
Well, time now to look back on some more interesting stories from the last quarter century in retrospect this week from the archives. Now, in this installment, Brian Hardy brings us stories about Lakeland College's new Alumni Hall in Vermilion, as well as a tribute to the founder of Nelson Lumber.
This week in 1991, we pay tribute to a man who helped build the border city.
For almost 50 years, Ray Nelson has been an active figure in the city, a man known for caring and giving. Last night at the Communiplex, Lloydminster gave a little bit back. Over 700 people honored Nelson for his dedication and contribution to the border city. Those that know Nelson say his contributions to the border city have been great.
Ray Nelson is a very caring, gentle, warm, concerned individual.
He's a really good guy, and I think it was very well deserved tonight.
Ray Nelson seemed touched as he thanked everyone who turned out to show their appreciation for his efforts in our community. And what better way to close the evening than with a song from Deputy Prime Minister Don Mazinkowski. Chris Krieger, NewsHour.
It's October 1988 and Lakeland College in Vermilion celebrates its expansion.
This is one of the first shows on Lakeland College's new stage. The ceremony for the official opening of Alumni Hall in Vermilion and the 75th anniversary of the college is jam-packed with dignitaries. People like Deputy Prime Minister Don Mazinkowski, Alberta Agriculture Minister Peter Elzinga, and Premier Don Getty are here. The theatre isn't all of Alumni Hall. There's a new cafeteria here. There's a new library as well. And the alumni office was a place many former students gathered at.
Lakeland College began as an agricultural school 75 years ago, and since then it's changed and expanded into other areas. New buildings like Alumni Hall will help the college continue to change and expand to meet new needs. Gwen Polakowski, Broadcast Center News, Vermilion.
Join us next time when we look back to the future of psychiatric services. I'm Brian Hardy for Retrospect, this week from the archives.